founder of a domestic violence shelter in Central Indiana, says she wants to help more victims become survivors.
News 8's Brittany Noble has the story. You met with the founder of Sheltering Wings in Danville.
That's right. And decades ago, the founder says that she connected with a mother who needed her help. At that time, she didn't know what to do, but with the help of her community, she opened a shelter in 2002. It's now the second largest DV shelter in Indiana. It serves men, women, and children.
The kids were picking out food. She said, I think I have family in Wisconsin. This food is for our trip. I could tell she was leaving a volatile situation. I helped her out with her food, gave her a couple vouchers for gas, and she drove off. I mean, to this day, I can visualize her taillight.
Since that day, Sue Hoffeditz has been making connections.
Because we do need a shelter in our county, and I've been praying about that. So I said, well, that'll be a matter of prayer for me too.
Her church and community helped her raise money for Sheltering Wings. It's still growing.
And it was not hard to raise $1.8 million and build this facility debt-free.
Anyone is welcome here. It's open 24 hours a day.
An individual or a family, they're welcome to stay here for a year. But the average number of times a person goes back into an abusive situation is 7 times before they finally leave.
I put some cards in the bathroom, and one of the doctors was difficult to get along with. It was a woman, and she came out with one of the cards. She said, "Who's responsible for this?" I told her that I was. "I want to talk to you about this when I'm done with this case." She was an anesthesiologist. She was suffering. Lady that sat next to me in church, I'll bet for 10 years. Girl I grew up with. We lived side by side when we first got married in an apartment. Her and her husband lived in one, I lived in another, and I had no idea. And there has never been a place that I've spoken that there isn't a line of people after I'm finished waiting to speak to me after.
We really just want people to know that help is available. And whether you have an understanding and a vision for what independence and safety even looks like, we can help, and through conversations, through our classes, help to form what that means for you.
Now, I'm told when responding to domestic violence calls in Hendricks County, authorities are required to tell the victims about Sheltering Wings. Brittany Noble, WISH TV, WISHTV.com. Like us on Facebook.